Boiling eggs seems like the simplest task in the kitchen until you peel them. The eggs are cooked, but the surface is pitted, and half the white is stuck to the shell. Full of dents and bumps, it's hard to salvage. This is truly one of the classic annoyances in the kitchen. Today, I'll show you how boiled eggs can be smooth, shiny, and peel cleanly without losing a single piece. And the method is surprisingly simple. Let's get started. Tip 1. Before you begin, prepare the eggs properly. If the eggs are taken directly from the refrigerator, let them come to room temperature for about 10 to 15 minutes before cooking, or soak them in a bowl of warm water at about 30 to 40 degrees Celsius for 5 minutes. This prevents the eggs from experiencing thermal shock when placed in hot water, reducing the risk of cracking. If the eggs are already at room temperature, they can be used immediately, but remember to check the shells for cracks. At the same time, cleaning the eggs before cooking is also very important. After cleaning the eggs, mark each one with a pen. Just a small mark is extremely useful. When peeling, you will know which end is the top and which is the bottom, so you can start peeling in the right place, helping the shell come off faster. Next, I choose a pot that fits the number of eggs I need to boil. Adjust it depending on how much your family eats, but today I'm using this pot that fits 10 eggs perfectly, without stacking them on top of each other, so the eggs cook evenly and look better. I gently place each egg into the pot, with the marked side facing up. It's a small detail, but it makes peeling much easier later. Next, I add 1 teaspoon of salt to prevent the shells from cracking and to help the shells slide off smoothly when peeling. Finally, I pour water to cover half of the eggs, enough for the steam and heat to cook them evenly. Next, turn the stove to medium heat at about 1600 W. When the water boils, reduce the heat to about 300 W and let it sit for 10 minutes. Once the water starts boiling, I set a timer so I don't forget, because even a few minutes difference can significantly change the doneness of the eggs. After 10 minutes, I took the eggs out of the pot. You could see that the eggs weren't cracked at all. Then, I put them straight into a bowl of ice water. The cold water cooled the eggs quickly, creating a gap between the shell and the white, making it super easy to peel. No sticking, no tearing. After a few minutes in the ice water, the eggs were completely cooled. Hold the egg and use the back of a knife to gently tap along its length. Tiny crack, crack sounds echo as the shell forms a series of fine cracks. These cracks are shallow, just enough to separate the inner membrane from the white, without tearing or deforming the egg. Next, start peeling from a small point right next to the egg's body. Just by lightly running my finger around the surface, the shell immediately peels off in pieces. And the most surprising thing is, with just a very light pull, half the shell comes off the white without any force. At this point, the mark made at the beginning really comes into play. Thanks to it, I know exactly where the egg is easiest to peel. I insert the tip of a small spoon into that spot, gently rotate it to evenly separate the shell. With just one lift, almost the entire large piece of shell pops off cleanly and neatly, leaving not even a scratch on the egg's surface. One by one, the second, third, and eventually the entire basket of eggs were peeled smoothly. The hands grew accustomed, and the movements became faster and faster. In just a moment, it's done, and the eggs are neatly arranged on a plate. The result is truly pleasing to the eye. The egg whites are smooth and shiny, without any streaks or pits. The whites are cooked just right, and the yolks are soft and smooth like honey, looking so good you want to eat them right away. It sounds simple, but that's just the first step. The second tip is the key that unlocks something new for you. Which country are you watching this video from? Please leave a comment below. It's wonderful that we can connect with each other from all over the world. Tip 2. First, prepare 2 potatoes, peel them, and wash them thoroughly to remove any starch. This step helps prevent the potatoes from sticking to the pan and ensures they cook evenly. Next, prepare the egg mixture. Place pochu eggs in a bowl. Add 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of ground pepper, 1 teaspoon of thyme. Next, prepare 1 tomato and dice it. Which country are you watching this video from? Please leave a comment below. It's wonderful that we can connect with each other from all over the world. Finely chop the scallions to add aroma. Then mix well to combine. Finally, add 150 grams of yogurt and mix again. When everything is ready, heat a little oil in a pan and add the potatoes to fry. Fry the potatoes for about 5 to 7 minutes until they are soft, slightly crispy on the edges, and golden brown. At this stage, season with a little salt, pepper, and paprika to make the potatoes flavorful and aromatic. When the potatoes begin to turn golden and soften, reduce the heat to medium to prevent burning. At this point, pour the entire egg mixture into the pan with the potatoes. Tilt the pan slightly so that the eggs spread evenly and cover the entire surface of the potatoes. Then cover with a lid. When the eggs are about 70 to 80% set, I place a plate on top of the pan and flip it over to remove the entire egg mixture neatly. Then, gently slide the omelet back into the pan to fry the other side until golden brown. When heated, the cheese begins to soften and melt into an attractive, glossy layer. Then, cover the pan to allow the cheese to melt completely. Keep the heat low for a few more minutes, allowing the cheese to melt evenly and cover the entire surface of the egg, creating a beautiful stringy layer. Finally, sprinkle some parsley on top to enhance the flavor and make the dish more appealing. While still hot, each piece of potato is soft on the inside, fragrant and rich on the outside, blending with melted cheese, smooth eggs, and mildly tangy yogurt for a delightful experience. This is an easy dish to make, but offers a very rich taste experience. So we've just explored a few new ways to work with eggs and potatoes. These are 2 very familiar ingredients, but just a little change can give the dish a completely different look and taste. Of today's dishes, which one do you think is most worth trying, and which one will appear in your kitchen first? When you have the results, if you find it delicious, please share it. In the kitchen, people learn from each other through experiences like this. And if you have a better tip, feel free to leave your cooking secret. It's meant to be shared, not kept to yourself. If the video inspires you to cook, just give it a like, subscribe, and share it with everyone. Thank you for staying until the end. See you again in tomorrow's meals.